What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy Calypso, and here we are with another one. In the past few months that I haven't been making videos, I have made a lot of live streams. So for some of you guys are already updated in what's going on here with the system, but some of you that haven't watched my live stream, so this video is for you guys so you guys can be updated to what's going on with the system. In the past few months, the system has gone through many changes from the rockware, new equipment, new aquascape, everything you name it. You guys can see I have an auto feeder that I'm trying to keep my nutrients a little high while I'm not here, or not even the nutrients. I leave the fish fed while I'm not here because I work 8 hours. So through all those 8 hours, the fish do not eat. I have a fan in there that wasn't there before. It's just blowing the heat away from the lights, and it's connected together with a DIY chiller, which is sitting here. Hard to see, but it's sitting there. A lot of things has changed here in the filtration. Now I added a kalwasser doser, or I'm dosing kalwasser to better say. I usually used to run it in the ATO, but I'm trying to do things a little different now. Thanks to a couple reefers, one around me, John Silva, that is helping me to dial it in and to make sure that I'm dosing it instead of using it in the ATO, because certain accidents can happen when you use it in the ATO. I also added a skimmer waste collector, so I'll show you guys that in a minute. For you guys that haven't seen it, easy DIY stuff that is easy to make. So first things first, lay dive in the tanks, and like always, we're gonna start with the DNT, show you guys what stuff that is going on there, and then we move on to the 40. So in the DNT, everything has changed. Everything has changed from the aquascape. I removed some corals, added new corals. The light setting is going through different changes since I got my hands in another 16 HD AI Prime, and the AI Prime HD I gave it to a friend. So I decided to put my first generation AI Prime to this tank, and I also added the two Pixie 30s, because I do love those lights, and those lights put great part for whatever I need here in this tank. So let's dive in, let's check things out, show you new things that are doing better now than before, and what's going on here. So you guys can see the back rock, I'm trying to keep it as much as SPS dominated or Montipora dominated, you could say. It's just a trial. I'm trying to see how they grow, if they morph into each other and all the goody stuff. But the rock and all that is doing good. I did remove all the poly that was growing in this side of the rock. I still got a few little tiny heads there. There was none. I couldn't see them before, and now they're there. But all the polys I removed, they here. I did give away some, so I did remove them because I didn't want the rock to get populated with only polys. Because polys, I don't mind them. I like them, but once the rock, excuse me, once the rock get full of polys, it's gonna be hard to remove them. So, but you guys can see I got all my Montes or little frags that I grabbed from the 40 and put it here. I got this green one with another red one. Try to see if they morph into each other. We'll see in time. And some of the DGs and all that. Everything here has been driving. I do have new pieces here, like this peach hammer that I got it from Kung Fu Coral, so big shout out to them. I did a purchase of SPS for my birthday, so that came as a freebie in there, so that's a good thing. For the most part, all the hammers are doing good. I fracked this a while back. I gave one to my boy John Silva for helping me, and this one is doing pretty good. I'm not a fan of Euphilia, but what I got so far, I like them. I like the movement they provide to the tank and all that. My GSP still kicking. I got two patches that I put there when I got them out of the 40. I think that's where they were before. So no, I'm lying. Where they were in the Twin Cities. So those pieces was roaming around the tank. I decided, you know what, let me stick into the back glass and see what happened. I got a little bit of bubble algae in the algae scraper there that I gotta remove. What else is going on? So the soils for the most part in this tank are doing good. I'm still battling a little bit of phosphates. I haven't checked today, but I'm pretty sure they probably kind of 0.09, point 0, around there, around that area. So we're gonna check later on today and see where they are. But this tank is doing amazing, guys. I can complain on what's going on here. Still got the mandarin, the clown, the sister bacillus is somewhere in there, and my beautiful yellow belly damsel. A few fish came through here and they passed. Another fish did pass. My tail spot blending did pass. Don't know what caused it, but all I know is for my birthday I got a female mandarin. They shouldn't make it. She didn't even last to the day, sadly, due to a couple inconvenience that happened when the person that got it for me, couldn't get it to me in time. So by the time it got to me, it was already stressed and it couldn't take the beating of being stressed so much inside the bag. Then after that, a week later, he got me a Moorish idol. I know I don't have tank to sustain a fish of that magnitude, especially a picky fish like a Moorish idol. But I wanted it so bad. It was a baby, and I did put him here for the first few days. He was doing good, and then out of nowhere, he started breathing heavy during a live stream, and the next day he came from work and he was dead. So the way that fish started behaving, my tail spot blending started behaving, also breathing heavy, and end up passing away also the next day. So was something had to be with the other fish? I don't know, still a mystery. I'm treating the tank just in case for internal and external parasites for the fish. Also, ick is not a problem for me, but the bottle that I'm using, which is Ruby Reef. This one is, I forget the name, Raleigh. The one I'm using is Raleigh, and that treats external parasite, clownfish disease, flukes, and stuff like that. Also marine velvet. So that's the one that I was thinking of. The maybe caused those two fish to die from one day to the next. But thank God no other fish had passed in the tank. So I'm keeping my finger crossed that either the treatment that I'm doing in the tank is working, or it was something that was wrong with those fishes. So sadly they're not here, but I learned my lesson not to get no more new fish unless I'm gonna be able to quarantine them. So let's keep our finger crossed that everything else is gonna keep thriving. So like I said, for the most part, everything here is thriving. Souls are growing. You name it. I got Monty's here doing really, really well. All the Euphilias doing well. Everything's doing well. I got my little mushroom garden there. They splitting fast. I started with one and now it's three of them. So hopefully I'm gonna have plenty to trade around with fellow reefers when the time comes. So now let's move into the 40 and show you guys what's going on here. So here in the past month, I went through a little catastrophic situation where adding life to the tank, phosphate, raw phos got released into the tank because of my mistake. It was my fault, and a lot of this SPS started bleaching and behaving crazy. So I did lost couple in the process, and some in the process are coming back from healing from all that situation. That was about a month and a half ago, and some went through hell, but they still here. So that's a good thing. This one is still coming back. It's brown right now. Has a little bit of green in the bottom, really lightly, but it's coming back from that. I did lose my garf that I had here, so sadly I lost that one. This one bleached completely, and now it's coming back. It's still hanging in there, so that's a good thing. I lost the Setosa I had here. I managed to save a frag, so that's a good thing. What else? This one here bleached out completely. It was completely white. Now it's a light green with red polyps, so I can't wait to come back around because that one is like a pinkish. So really, really nice piece. Other few new pieces here is all those SPS that I got from Comfort Corals. Here's one. I think this one is called the Wolverine. And the process of that getting to me, also a couple of the acros got stressed. I don't know if it was because of my tank parameters or due to the you know, coming over here stressed them out. So this one here made it through. Then I got a little nub that I managed to save from another piece there, so it's doing good. I got this one here from him. I don't know the name, so excuse me for that, but I'm just glad that they made it through. And this one right here, and also this one right here, I got them from Kung Fu Corals. I think I do have another piece that I don't know where it's at right now, but this is a new rock here from uh, Caribbean Aquarium Supply from Puerto Rico. So if you guys are interested in this type of pieces, let me know. I put on the link below, and you guys can check them out. Really nice shape of rocks, you know, easy to make aquascape and stuff like that. I did post a couple pictures on IG, so if you guys are interested in see how they look, go over there. I highly recommend them. But here in this tank, other than what happened to the tank, everything else is doing really good. I can't complain. Some corals came from the dead, like my Monty cap over here. I lost a big chunk of it. This whole piece died, but I did manage to save a couple petals from there and gave them to a friend of mine. Cause I glued them all together in one towel. They came together and they came back to health. So I gave them to him. He's in love with them, so can't complain. But things here after adding the sand, maybe you guys didn't see when I added the sand. Tank is looking fabulous. Corals are super happy. The fish are super happy with the way the tank is going. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing, guys. That things are going. So now let me show you guys the sump. So here in the sump, let me show you. Let me turn on the light so you guys see what's going on here. Maybe I can remove the lens. Kind of. It'll look better with the. Well, let's leave the lens on in case we go back to the tank. So here, not much has changed in this sump. I'm still running the tank the same way. I am doing a water change today because the tank needed. I haven't done one in 2 weeks. So here I'm running my UV sterilizer, the green killing machine. I got a small one. I did want one on a giveaway, so I'm gonna contact the guy today, because last time I contacted him, he said, yeah, we're gonna get ready to ship tomorrow. I never received no tracking information, so I'm gonna check. I gotta change the filter pads in there because you see water is overflowing the emergency part of it, so it's time to change that. But nothing has changed here. The only thing that changed is I'm not running no more rubber fuzz in there. I'm running carbon only. The skimmer is kicking. This is my DIY waste collector. I was checking on those and the prices are crazy, so I say, you know what, I can make one. And you know, if you look for a skimmer waste collector, they're gonna be like 60, 70, $80, and I managed to build this one for only $12. Only $12, guys. So, but so like I say, nothing has changed here. The only difference is this new line here, which is connected to my diy+doser, and all I'm dosing here is kalwasser. So I've been dosing it for a week now, so I'm still dialing it in. I guess the solution that I made for the kalwasser is not strong enough, and I'm still dropping alkalinity every day. I bring it back up to 8.01, 8.0, and in a 24-hour period drops down back to 7.6. So probably I did the solution a little light. The reason why, because I'm trying to not waste no kalwasser. So when I miss the bucket, I don't get no residue on the bottom. But I guess that's not the way to go. Probably I'm gonna lose some kalwasser in the process. So to dose the right amount. But right now I'm dosing 480 mils in a 24-hour period, and it's still dropping. So that means that the solution is too light. So we're gonna bump it up today, fix all that, and we go from there, man. Hopefully we can get this thing dialed in where I don't have to worry about alkalinity dropping. At least for now, it's not doing no major. The coral not having no major issues because of the dropping on alkalinity daily. But I'm dosing I'm dosing alkalinity and at the same time dosing calcium just to go replace anything that is getting lost during the day and let the kalwasser do its thing. So, but yeah, not much has changed there, guys. I am gonna make changes here in this plumbing side here because my algae seems to be doing good, and then once it fills up or completely, lights is off right now, I'm sorry, but once it fills completely, it start dying back due to, I guess, lack of movement in there. And what I'm gonna do is this line right here, I'm just gonna put a bar here and do like a spray bar there for water just to agitate the whole surface instead of just a little stream like that. So that's gonna be changed, and also the overflow here, because this is what I call overflow, also is gonna be changed. So stay tuned for that. I will make some changes for that for you guys so you guys can see, so I can clean all that up because all that is looking clustered right now. I do have a pH monitor pro there, so I think I gotta calibrate it because it's a little bit, I mean, maybe it's right, is reading at 8.5 right now, so I'm gonna calibrate it again and make sure that it is reading the right pH in the tank. So one new piece is also hot comes here for the new tank. The green slimer, it's been doing great. What else? This one, I don't know if you guys remember, this one together with that one is one of those, it was given to me by a fellow reefer because they were bleached out. He got them from Petco, so that's a beautiful, I don't know if it's a Burnett or some type of stylo, but it has blue polyps and I love it. I really love it. It's really nice. What else? And also just the new pieces from Kung Fu Corals. I think that's about it. My other Burtness not doing so well. That's why it's here. I gotta manage to put it in a place where it's gonna be happy. But it started dying back. I don't know if it's because of the swing alkalinity or it's anything else going on that I'm not catching it in the water column. So we go, slowly we're gonna fix this situation. I saw one of my millies frags down there. It's supposed to be right on top, so I gotta get it out of there and save it before it dies because it's lacking flow or like always, my grandma throwing sand all over the place. But yeah, guys, so this is it. This is the update for you guys on what's going on with the tank. I hope you guys like this video. I was missing the videos, me making video for you guys. So this is how the system is looking right now. Just expect me probably every Sunday do a update, or every other Sunday if I don't make a live stream. So expect me making videos again for you guys. I'm not here looking for subscribers and none of that. I'm here just to document everything that I'm doing, and maybe you guys find interesting anything that I'm doing with the tank and you want to mimic yourself in yours. So there you go. So let me know anything that you guys seen here that are interested to know more about it, and I will be glad to make a video for you guys. Alright guys, so thanks for watching, and like always, stay safe, and I see you guys in the next one. Hasta la próxima. Your boy Kalwasser out. See you guys.